What's up, guys? It's Ninja. Oh shit. Ninja, hold on, Ninja. Okay, uh, something you should know. I get next to nobody on my Twitch. I get next to nobody on my YouTube. And I'm talking about just random traffic. They intentionally hold me down. It's what I call the Bernie blackout, basically. And so they can't control me, and so they try to ignore me and just hope that I kind of just fall off and disappear and go away, right? That's the do. That's what's going on. That's the doing. Okay. Um, I have a video, basically. Okay. So basically, for those who don't know, which hopefully is quite a few of you if you've been following me, it's because you won't know sellouts. But basically, this is Iron Mouse. Basically, she's one of the more popular VTubers, as they call it, and she's talking about why I left V Sojo. And V Sojo will have a name change, and they'll have a new place to go. It's kind of like a Catholic priest, basically, caught raping little boys. So what they do is they move you from Texas and then you go to Washington or something like that. You can still continue to do what you do. It's just that you got caught once, and since you have money, they just go and put you somewhere else. But if you're poor, you go to prison for the rest of your life. You know that's how it works. All right, you pay me, and I'll let you live. But if you can't pay me, then fuck you. Basically, so anyways, so I wanted to post this video. Grats, idiot. You sound like Snoop Dogg. You rose up because you sold out. That's the game. Alphas, like me, never take flight because we don't sell out. And that's true for Bernie Sanders. If you look at Bernie Sanders and the reason why he lost, he fills stadiums but not chat rooms, right? It's the same consequence, same idea. Wake up, idiot, right? So that's the comment I want to leave. It'll be deleted, it'll be gone. Like, I'll refresh. This because they control my output, basically. And because I, again, make people aware. Okay, good. It's not gone yet. But because I make people aware, because I wake people up, and because I connect the dots, and because I know, and the only way they can take advantage of you is of making sure you never hear from me, right? And that's the same truth with Bernie Sanders. He barks a bright light to save you, and the only way you can get corrupted is if you can walk into a trap that he's warning about, but no one listens to him because they're not announcing him, they're not showing him, they're not projecting him, unless he falls, then they'll make him look like an asshole, or they'll try to. And they've done that to Bernie Sanders to try to make it look like he was a pedophile. He did something to some woman or something, and they tried to say, and they're like, what the hell? Bernie Sanders would never do that. Fuck you. And it just made people speak up more because that kind of blackmail never worked, basically. And I think that's why the Jeffrey Epstein thing is what it is, because it's just blackmail through and through, and they try to blackmail into power, basically. And that's what it is. And these people, they just try to blackmail you and control you. And as long as you're willing to sell out like this fucking idiot Iron Mouse or Snoop Dogg, as long as you're willing to sell the music for $1 million, they can make $1 billion off of your music because they own it. You don't. They have rights to it now. You don't. You made it. They bought it. It's gone. And this is why Epstein and Jesus Christ and whatnot, if they did came back, no one would have seen it because there's evil people in charge. And I talked to somebody in England, basically, and he's like, oh, America's great, America's great. No, the problem with America is, yes, there are great sources and there are great avenues, but there's hella parasites swimming around. And so you have to go directly to that source. And the problem is that source is going to take so much. What happens is the overflow, and then, what's it called? Your request goes into the system and gets deflected into a shitty system, and that shitty system eats you alive, basically. Unless you have money, in which case then they will pay attention to you, and you will be saved. But outside that, you'll be fucked, basically. That's how it comes down to. That's what it comes down to, and that's what's going on here. Snoop Dogg is always saying like, "Oh man, it sucks to see people with my song and blah blah blah, and they make millions, billions, and zillions of dollars off my song. I can't use my own song. Like, it's me singing the song. He can't use it because he sold the rights, basically. But again, you wouldn't have rose up if it wasn't for them selling out, and they control the market. They control who rises and falls. Basically, this is the synthetic atmosphere. This is the Hollywood effect that I've been talking about for years upon years upon years. It's just you guys have been asleep or not been awake or not been paying attention, or they've been controlling you and you just never seen it. So, anyways, I just want to point that out. So, people be happy, be safe. I'm out. Be well, God bless, Godspeed. And I'm not gonna watch this video because it's stupid. She's complaining because she left because she's not like she is owed a lot of money, but she's owed a lot of money, but again, she sold her rights to her company or to her money or to the content she made and to every avenue that she had to make money. She sold all of that to somebody else, and so they made the money in place of her, basically. But she's doing it, working, working, and working, and then making, making, and making, and that's what it is, basically. This is what most gaming houses are. Is like, oh, you're the best, but you gotta sign your like you will only make 10% of what you could have made if you naturally existed. The problem is you need them. It's kind of like the record, basically. Like the record label, like you won't make a good song in your life because no one will play your music unless we say it's okay, and we won't say it's okay unless you sell it to us, and then we'll do it. But as long as we make the money, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And wake up, people. Wake the fuck up. So, anyways, that's it. Peace. If you want to know more, hit that follow, hit that like, watch my videos. I talk about all day, every day. Anyways, peace.